All right, BradCooney.com is absolutely an honor to have on board Season 9 winner of The Voice, Jordan Smith. Now, Jordan, you're with Republic Records now, so I can introduce you as Republic recording artist, Jordan Smith, as well. So you got a couple titles going here. First and foremost, congrats on the win again, and I guess just update the fans of what you got going on. I know you've been really busy recording your record, so let's just dive into that.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much to talk to you. Hear a familiar voice from my time on the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be back with you. Everything's been so crazy since the show ended. Immediately after I was given the trophy and announced the winner, I flew to New York the next morning, and it was just a whirlwind then of press and doing lots of different things in New York. And then I was able to kind of spend the holidays with my family. I spent Christmas with my family and New Year's with my fiance, and actually got engaged at the beginning of the month.
Wow, that's great.
Really cool for us. You know, it's another one of those dreams that have been able to come true as a result of The Voice. And so since then, I've just been working very hard in the studio, you know, every single day, working with producers like David Foster, who has just been phenomenal to work with, trying to get some new music ready for everyone.
That's fantastic, and also congratulations on the engagement to your lovely soon-to-be wife.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we're very excited and happy.
Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to get into the record here a little bit more in a second, but I did see this really cool piece of information on you about being the first act to own both a number 1 and number 2 title concurrently on the Hot Christian Songs chart.
Yeah, that's a really special thing for me. That is such a big part of who I am, and it's such a big part of my audience, and so it's really special for me to be able to claim that kind of record, especially as a Voice winner. I think it was really great for the show, but honestly, it was a really huge personal success for me to be able to say that, and it just proves to me, like I've said many times before, that people are, you know, involved, and that they want to be a part of the art that I'm making and the music that I'm making, and that says a lot to me. It's a really special feeling.
Absolutely. Congrats on that as well. You got all kinds of congratulations coming your way, man. Life's good, huh?
This is, so far, 2016 has been one of the biggest years of my life, and it's only almost a month in, so I'm excited for the rest of the year.
Yeah, good start for sure. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the record. Is there anything you could share with us about maybe the amount of songs that's going to be on it, maybe a release date, anything you can share about it?
Well, I can't tell you, you know, I've been working so hard over the past few weeks, and we're just now kind of wrapping up production of the record. I've just actually finished recording, and we're getting everything underway about getting the music mastered and ready to be put out there. So I'm not exactly allowed, or even, I'm not exactly 100% sure of all of the dates and everything so far. Mm-hmm. But I can tell you that this album is it's going to be pretty special to me, number one, because it's my first album, and so I want it to be a good representative of who I am. And I think that people that were a fan of what I did on the show are going to love this album as well. Mm-hmm. And I was able to make an album of songs that I think are beautiful and that I love, and songs that speak to me in some way. And so I'm really excited to have that out to everyone. I think that they can expect it pretty soon. I don't think they're going to have to wait too long for it, but as far as exactly when that's going to be, that hasn't been announced just yet.
Okay, and is it a safe bet to say that you'll follow the release of the album up with a tour?
I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm going to be on the road a lot. I don't know if I'm going to do a station tour just right away. I have a lot of really cool things in the works that I wish I could tell you about, but until we get those locked down, I'm not exactly able to share. But I can tell you that hopefully you're going to be seeing my face in a lot of places. I have some really cool opportunities coming up, even before the album release. And so I think things will really pick up after the album comes out with my appearances and performances.
Sounds great. And I know your hands are tied with confidentiality clauses and such, so if I ask a question, just do what you've been doing. just say, hey man, can't go there. What about, can you share about whether or not you've been involved in the writing of the new songs, or have you had writers, or is it a joint thing? Have both of y'all been doing it?
Yeah, I can tell you that I've been working with a lot of really cool people on the album. Like I said, I've been working with producer David Foster, who has already produced some amazing tracks for this album, and it's been such a joy to work with him in the studio. We have very similar tastes, work with producers like him. So that's been a really fun collaboration. And I've also been collaborating with other people on writing songs, and I do think that there might be some material ending up on the album that I have co-written, which is really exciting, and then some others as well.
That's good news. When I watched your journey from the blind auditions all the way to the crowning of being the champion of season 9, and now you're getting into your professional part of the career, I've seen you sing such a wide diversity of music. You go from gospel songs to rocking out to Queen and blowing away everybody in the country. So can you share with us what style of songs will be on this record? Will it be a mix like that, like we saw on The Voice?
Yeah, I think that, like I was saying a few moments ago, kind of what you saw from me on The Voice is what to expect in this first album. Honestly, my musical tastes are very broad and very different, and they're from both ends of the spectrum and all across. And so for me, choosing songs for this album was just based on my personal tastes and things, like I said, that I think are beautiful and songs that I enjoy. And so those kinds of songs come from lots of different genres, and they sound like a lot of different things. And so I think that it's going to be a very diverse album all the way across, similar to the diversity that I displayed on the show as well.
Now, it would be pretty cool if maybe you made some appearances with Adam Levine when he's on the road.
I'm always open for that. I was open for working with Adam in any capacity I can, and hopefully getting back to the voice stage as well is going to be something I'm going to be able to do. Yeah,
I was going to ask about that because, of course, this year Sawyer Fredericks, who won season 8, made an appearance. Can the fans expect to see you for season 10 to make an appearance?
Yeah, I hope that that's a sign that I'll get to make it back and perform. I miss the voice team so much, and there's nothing quite like being on that stage in front of those coaches and singing. And so I hope that that's a good sign that I'll be able to come back and sing this season, but I'm not exactly sure about that yet.
And I'm guessing if you do, it'll be a lot more relaxing this go around because you're not in competition and you're not, you'd be a professional recording artist. So I think the mindset would be a little bit different, no?
Oh yeah, and I've already had a chance to get back over to the voice stage once or twice to say hello, and quite honestly, it just feels like home. And so I think that this time around, if I get to go back and perform there, it's just going to feel comfortable, and I'm just going to be able to enjoy myself, and like you said, not have to worry about any of the other stuff, but just be there and see everyone that kind of became my voice family and feel that support from them.
Awesome, man. I know you're busy, so I'm going to let you go. But I did have one fan question. Well, I had a lot of fan questions, but I can only pick one because of time. And her name is Lynn, and she's from the Twitter universe. She wanted to know if you and your wife have set a wedding date yet.
We are working on that now. Like I said, we've just been engaged for less than a month. We are hopefully looking to get married pretty quickly, maybe this summer at the earliest. But honestly, we are just so excited to take this next step in our relationship, and so we're going to work hard to put our wedding together and enjoy this time of being engaged.
Well, Jordan, I know you're busy, so I'm going to let you go. I really appreciate you coming back on board BradCooney.com podcast. Of course, we look forward to getting a follow-up from you in the future. Before I let you go, can you share with the fans any websites, social networks you want plugged?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me. Again, I always enjoy talking with you. And if you want to get updates on what's happening in my life and kind of see behind the scenes of what's going on, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jordan Smith Live, and on Facebook